Digital currency is a hot topic in today's crypto scene, but digital currency has been around a lot longer than crypto. Did you know there's a stable digital currency created 2 decades ago that's still going strong? Settle in, friends, and listen to the unlikely story of Linden dollars. Now, for the metaverse to take off, it needs a stable digital currency that lets people pay for goods and services without worrying about wild fluctuations in value. The crypto community has been wrestling with this issue for years. Crypto is largely built on top of stablecoins like Tether, which is pegged to the US dollar. But in practice, Tether might not be so stable. Recently, I dove into digital currencies with Philip Rosedale, founder of Second Life, an early version of the metaverse. This thriving virtual world has been running for 2 decades, which means Philip has been wrestling with digital economies for a lot longer than most people. Want to find out how Philip solved the problem of creating a stable digital currency? Let's dive in.
Second Life has its own currency. It's like a cryptocurrency, but different. Anyone in Second Life can walk up to anybody else or walk up to a vending machine, which these things exist as well, or buy something from someone or buy something in a store using a currency that we created completely for Second Life. And we did this way back in about 2003. Currency is called the Linden dollar. And in many ways, it's similar to a cryptocurrency in that anyone from anywhere in the world can easily use it. But the comparison stops there. And that's where cryptocurrency has been such an interesting study. So cryptocurrency has 2 big problems that Second Life didn't have. The first problem is that cryptocurrencies are steadily going up in value as more and more people come to be using them. And the reason for this is a basic economic principle, which is if you build a currency out of a fixed number of units of that currency, and more people are finding uses for it over time, then inevitably the price of that currency will go up. The thing that cryptocurrency people seem to handwave about, but that I was very much aware of with regard to Second Life, is that if the price of the currency goes up, then it stops being a currency and starts being a commodity that people hold as a means of making more money later, in the same way that we hold real estate or stocks. And so you can't have it both. A cryptocurrency can either be a means for people to trade with each other, or it can be a kind of store of value, as some say, or a commodity. It can't be both. And I knew this because when we started Second Life, we wanted Second Life's currency to only be a tool for trade. All we wanted to do with Second Life was enable a means by which people could trade with each other and potentially make a living, but first and foremost, trade with each other. So we wanted them to be able to walk around and find somebody that made virtual motorcycles and buy one from that person, and they needed a way to buy it. So they basically needed to have a stable currency. So we made Second Life's currency stable. We did that in the same way that you always have to. Again, ask any economist. They'll tell you that as people come in and as people are doing more and more useful things with the currency, you have to gradually increase the amount of currency in circulation. Now, the big fight that everybody has over crypto and other things is, what do you do as you increase that currency, as you print more currency? How do you give it away? In Second Life, we were able to distribute that currency more fairly. We were able to do 2 things. One, we have a basic income. So there is a degree to which people receive direct allocations of new currency. So we have a basic income, just like people are talking about in the real world. The second thing in Second Life was that we had to print actually more currency than that. And that currency we would basically sell on the open market, which, yes, it was a way for the company to make money, but it was also very fair because selling it on the open market at the market price meant that, again, we were equally distributing it to everybody.
Enjoying this video? Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you want to stay in the loop, subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss a thing.
Second Life has a stable currency. We've spent 20 years successfully keeping it stable, so we know how to do it. And that is something that you got to have to actually enable a digital currency as opposed to a digital commodity.
As you can see, cryptocurrency is not the only way to create digital money. There are other simpler solutions that are working all over the world based on timeless economic principles. And Philip has a unique perspective on how to bring an online world to life and keep it running. If you want to learn more from VIP experts like Philip, go to gschool.io and join our free worldwide learning community, where we're all getting smarter together. I'll see you soon.